Hello everyone, I'm Dead Knight and this is In It to Win It. Today we are going to be talking about what the pros consider to be hands down the best deck in the format in Season 89 in Standard with the United and Stormwind set. This is post Nerfs. We just had the first round of Nerfs, and according to the pros there is a clear winner here that Demon Seed Warlock is by far the best deck. So right now in the Grandmasters tournament, there are 48 total participants across the world, and every single one of them brought a Demon Seed Warlock, which is, I mean, it's unheard of that everybody's playing the exact same deck. They've got other decks too, but in much wider dispersed types of decks, aside from Demon Seed, everyone's running Demon Seed. So first, let's talk about a little bit about the nerfs and kind of what makes this current version of Demon Seed the dominant one right now. So first, the most important one I think we need to talk about is that we lost Il'gynoth to a major nerf. So it used to be a 2/6 for 4 that enabled one turn kill, and now it is a 4/8 for 6. So the stats don't matter. This thing almost never hits the table unless you die on that turn. So that 2 extra mana makes a big deal. A lot of people have given up on Lifesteal Demon Hunter thanks to that nerf. So there's that. We've got Incanter Slow is finally at 3 mana, which is where it belongs. Why it wasn't put there 4 months ago made no sense to me, but here it is now. All is right with the Mage world. Mage is still pretty good. It's just, not quite as consistent with mana cheating, so games are a little more competitive. Paladin got a huge nerf with Conviction going to 2 mana, so that makes it a little bit harder to set up these early spike 1-turn kills with Battlegrounds Battlemaster, which also now costs 1 more mana. Then we also have Kolkar Packrunner going to 3 mana and getting a stat buff that doesn't really matter. So Kolkar Packrunner's mostly disappeared. We've got the Granite Forgeborn, which lost a stat, which I don't think is that big a deal. And then we have Flesh Giant and Darkglare getting nerfs. The Flesh Giant nerf added 1 more mana, which, it's a mana cheating card, so, it's maybe slowed you down by a tiny bit. And Darkglare, back to its original stats and mana cost of a 3/4 for 3, but this time it only restores 1 mana crystal like it's been doing for the last year or so. So those are the nerfs that we're seeing. So Demon Seed Warlock did get hit with a nerf because 3 cards that most of the versions are running, which were the Flesh Giant and the Battleground Battlemaster combo, plus the crucial Darkglare, all got nerfed, but somehow Demon Seed is still better than ever. And when we look at this version, we're going to see why. So first of all, those nerfs I mentioned, 3 of the main competitors, which were Mage, Demon Hunter, and Paladin, all lost important cards. So, the competition got worse. So, that means that this deck is going to get better. But most importantly, we look at this deck and we have a much more streamlined version of abusing the Demon Seed and what it can offer you. So how does it do that? So first, it's important to take a look at the minions. There's only 6 minions in the dominant version of Demon Seed right now. All of them are demons. It's Darkglare, which, as we know, has been causing problems for all kinds of players since the day it came out. We have Stealer of Souls, which is so good that it's been banned in Wild and finds a perfect home here. And then we have Nightshade Matron, which is the 5/5 for 4 rush. It discards your highest cost card. So Nightshade Matron is a great choice in this deck. It gives you much needed card draw to combo with Stealer of Souls, which is actually going to be free. So, you get a full hand full of life costing spells with which to trigger the Demon Seed, and you get to take out something on the board at a 5/5 that early is going to be pretty big. But the most important thing that all 3 of these minions have in common is that they're all demons, and this version is running free admission to reduce their cost. So you are filling up your hand, you are mana cheating these demons out early, and you're getting your combo started so much earlier. And what we're doing here is, this is not a Flesh Giant Battlegrounds Battlemaster combo where you win without even completing the quest. This is a combo where you burn your life down so low, so fast with Stealer of Souls, and then you activate the quest line. You can do this as early as turn 5 and play Tamsin right away because you've been gaining mana back with Darkglare while you've been playing free cards, and then just continue to, play cards that are hurting your opponent by costing you life and drawing more cards. So that's another reason why the Nightshade Matron and Hand of Gul'dan combo is so great here, because if you get stuck with a Hand of Gul'dan in your hand, but you drew it off Stealer of Souls, that's 6 damage to your opponent, draw 3 cards, and it costs you nothing. So you look at that and you're just like, wow, that, what a crazy deal that is. So that is the engine of this deck. It is only demons as your minions, and then free admission to cheat them out. And then as far as what else we're getting, of course we have Backfire to activate the quest, draw you cards, and then also supercharge your end game by drawing cards and dealing damage. You got Ruined Mithril Rod, which was a standout card for Warlock in this new set that is going to reduce everything in your hand even further. So you could potentially, if you play a Ruined Mithril Rod and then you do free admission, you get potentially free Darkglares, which is crazy. You get a 3/4 that costs 0, and it's giving you mana back. It's just absolutely nuts. So you've got that engine for the reduction, and then the rest of this is all utility to keep you alive, because obviously you're going to be dropping tons of life to try to set this off. So a couple things that we did here. The first is we went back to Soul Shards, which lets you trigger the Ruined Mithril Rod faster, but also gain you some life while you are working through those Stealer of Souls mega turns. So we got School Spirits as a way to kind of control these wide boards. We have Soul Shear, which of course is just good early game removal. It's going to generate you shards. Obviously, Touch of the Nathrezim, which I'm still maintaining it might be the best card, even though Demon Seed is standing out so well. Touch of the Nathrezim, of course, is going to be in here, removing early minions and gaining life. And then finally, Drain Soul, which from our classic set is as good as it gets for early game removal with that lifesteal. Unfortunately, you can't really play Tamsin if you're trying to do demon cheating and you want that reliable win. But when you look at this deck and what it's offering, you stay alive as much as possible. You draw cards, and then you get the free admission. You cheat out those demons, and then just bam, 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 1 turn kill with this Demon Seed. So it is really strong. I've had the best success with this the same way that we had in the early meta, which is light minions and heavy damage. So just by happenstance, I happened to be playing Quest Hunter to do one of my dailies, and I ran into this exact same deck 3 times in a row. I beat it every time because my version of Quest Hunter has almost no minions, so they couldn't gain much life back. So that's a little bit of a weakness. If a deck's not running minions, you got a little bit of an issue. On the other hand, since you're running so few minions, you're pretty good against Mage. So Mage is one of the standout decks that punishes you for playing minions, but since your only minions are going to be played while you're running your combo, Mage is not so much of a problem. So that you just got to watch out for decks that aren't running minions aside from Mage. But otherwise, this deck is rolling. People are loving it. It's might trigger another round of nerfs. Perhaps we may even see a full Stealer of Souls ban. Who knows? Because that is certainly the problem card in this deck that's leading to the 1-turn kill. But there might be some further changes coming to Hearthstone because of how good this deck is. But what do you think of it? Is this your favorite version of Demon Seed? Do you like Demon Seed? Do you curse the gods and Blizzard for printing it? Just tell me what you think about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave some respectful comments below, and tune in next time.